everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys can hear me because I have my air conditioning on and I don't really want to turn it off because then everything is going to start sticking to me. So if this doesn't work out, I might end up having to do a voiceover on this boo-hoo. Anyways, today we are creating a pet, and as you can see, I am starting right away, which is, you know, kind of cool on my part. Do I want to fold it? Sure, let's fold it. Ozzy is walking by. One of these days I have to change my angle. The last video I changed the angle, but I was using like I was using one of those like neck things to hold my phone, and I don't like it because I feel like the video was like super shaky. Ozzy, what are you doing? It's just a pencil, you're fine. He got scared of the pencil. It's weird because he's my brave guy. Like he's the one that investigates everything. So I don't really know why he's scared. But yeah, he gets a little jumpy sometimes. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, so the last video I did, oh man, I'm just like ruining this already right off the bat. So we're gonna go with crooked lines, which is totally fine by me because, like I said, I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just doing things. So I want to cut this because my last one, oh, I don't know if you guys, I don't think I showed you guys this, but I kind of ruined my masterpiece by adding more to it after I stopped filming. And I had some like confetti paper from my paper shredder, and I was like, huh, let me add this, and I did, and this is what happens. So now every time I open this stupid book, I have confetti flying out. How annoying is that? I'd say it's super annoying. But we move on, right? So now I want, this is what I wanted here, right? And this is what I'm gonna put here. Okay. Maybe I need another paper because I think I need a longer one on this side. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what happens when we have a longer one. So it's a rare event that this happens, so I'm actually going to show you guys. I got my little companion, Ozzy. Hi, baby. He's chilling right beside me today, which is really nice. Usually Spooky's the one that comes to chill. All right. I think I'm in frame. I don't know. There we go. Hopefully. Right? Right, okay, so let's do this, and then let's do that. Alrighty. This is not going to be straight, I can already tell you. I'm terrible at straight lines. But that's okay. Now, I have no idea what I want to do for like a pet. Like I said, I'm not that creative, so let's do this. Let's see. Maybe I should use a real pencil for this. And maybe I need my book, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people that I can't draw or write on just like a flat surface like this. Like, I need padding underneath, otherwise it feels wrong. Okay, so what do I want to draw? So in case you haven't guessed it already, I want a pet ghost. But I don't want a regular pet ghost. I want a pet ghost that like will do the do the cleaning and the cooking for me, you know, and occasionally haunt someone if I need them to be haunted. So that's my little ghost fantasy. Now, I want to put like a little bit of a background on here, but I just don't really know what. So, this is a little darker than I wanted, but I wanted kind of like a light rose color, but I find that with alcohol markers, you kind of cannot predict what it's going to look like. Like, I mean, I have swatches, don't get me wrong, but I'm just too lazy to pull them out. So, I don't. So we're going to work with what we have. This is going to be one weird looking ghost. You know what? I don't even think the ghost itself is weird looking. It's just like, I don't think that alcohol markers, like, okay, this paper that I'm using is from a mixed media book that I have, and it's an Ohuhu one. It's this one here. I don't know if you can see it. And it's a marker pad, and it was specifically designed for Ohuhu markers. But like, everything comes out freaking streaky on it, and it bugs the shit out of me. So I don't particularly like coloring with it. Like, I have better luck when I'm coloring in the cheap Amazon coloring books. So that's what I mostly use these markers for. I don't want to use paint, mainly because I feel like paint is gonna just make my pages a bit thicker. So I'm just kind of, I'm trying to be a go with the flow person when it comes to art. I find like one of the things that like prevents me from being an artist is that I get frustrated easily. And when I get frustrated easily, I don't want to continue, and I just feel like, you know, I ruined it. Like, and I am working on it, because honestly, like, this situation right here would have totally sent me into a spiral, and I would have just like not continued if this was like a couple years ago, and I would have just been like, forget you. But I have some growth. Look at me growing up. So there we have it, streaks and all. Do I want to color the bottom? Yeah, whatever, let's do the bottom. Let's go for it, I'm committed. Let's see what kind of mess this is gonna turn into. I'm excited to see what this is gonna look like when it's done. I'm not pressing very hard too, because like I feel like this paper is just not good. I do not recommend the Ohuhu marker pad if you're planning on coloring in it with actual Ohuhu markers. I mean, maybe if you're like a skilled alcohol marker user, then it would be something that you'd enjoy. But I personally don't like, I feel like it eats color, you know? Like it absorbs it worse than the coloring pages. Like the coloring pages, I find that like it spreads, so like the little tiniest dot will become a little bit bigger. But on this, it's like it just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I expected better, and that's my fault. But I'm also someone who doesn't really give things a fair chance right off the bat. I don't know, maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know what kind of person I am. Who am I? Who even am I? This one it is. So we're gonna make him gray only because I don't want to leave him white. So let's do gray, and like I want to outline him in black, so like I don't want to like, and I want to make the eyes black, so I don't want to color him in too dark of a color, you know what I mean? My ghost looks like he has eczema. Whatever. It's natural. I'm trying really hard to stay in frame here. I hope you guys appreciate my effort. You know, I would expect the color called cream to have more of a cream look than an orange look, but whatever. I think it's time we start thinking of a name for this guy. Kind of feel like I'm not sure what I feel like. I think I need to see him done before I name him. I want something that's like a little bit whimsical, because he seems a little bit whimsical. Leave it to me to like make my pet my fucking maid. But I feel like with ghosts, it's like, what else are they gonna do? You know, like they're constantly like moving stuff in the home anyways, so they might as well put them in the proper place, you know? And like, it's nice because you don't really have to walk him because he kind of just teleports everywhere. I think it's great. What did we settle on for his color? I don't think I settled on anything for his hat. Not that one. Did I put it away? I think it was lemon chiffon. Yeah, let's do lemon chiffon. And let's get some highlights in there. I don't really know what I'm doing with highlights. I'm just adding lines because, you know, what else am I gonna do? I do want to go over this with a little thickness because I feel like it needs it. I think that ruined it, but whatever. There we go. He's done. Okay, now we need a name. I kind of am torn between the name Basil and Ambrose because he seems like a Basil or an Ambrose. Ooh, maybe I'll call him Ambrosia. That way it has like kind of a mystical ambrosive. Ambrosive. That's his name. Kind of like Brosif, but like, you know, classier. So where is my pencil? Bubble letters. This is gonna be fun. And it's a long name too. So how am I gonna do this? Okay, so Ambrosef with an F or with a PH? PH I think is a little bit more sophisticated. So AMBR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. I think I need to bust out a ruler for this. Not like it's gonna make much of a difference in my actual ability to, you know, draw these letters, but we're gonna pretend it does. I need to figure out how big my letters need to be. Oops. Versus how much space I need to leave. And you know what? This is too much math for me because I'm not into numbers. So let's just sketch out I need to fix this because it's bothering me. Okay. You know what? I'm not doing bubble letters. I am going to, why do I keep picking up the same yellow? I want, where's my, is it this one? Yes. I want this for my background. I think I want to use this side. I like using the chisel side when I have larger areas to cover because I feel like the other side dries out quicker and I don't want to ruin it. I don't really care if I ruin this side because I really should have gotten the fine point. I regret getting the chisel tip. But that's okay, it works out because I actually can, you know, go a little bit crazy on it, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna I think it's kind of cool. Catchy little slogan. So now we paste. All right. So that concludes today's Create This Book page. I hope you guys enjoyed, and join me next week where we will be creating a page of polka dots. Let me just open this up so you guys can actually see the finished version. You get to see the chaos now. There you go. This is the finished result. I'm probably going to tape over it because it is sticky. But yeah, that's it. See you next week, guys.